I really like these flowers. The color's just so impactful. That's not why I'm out here today though. Well, I like those. I don't like those. Let's move them. So all these flowers here are hostas, minus the weeds. Now these hostas have been here since before I took over the property, which is ballpark 7.5 years ago. So they've been here a while. And in fact, they don't even bloom anymore. Now the reason they don't do that is because they have this big, massive Manitoba maple that probably sucks all the nutrients out. And the other is that they're probably just a little overcrowded. When I redid all of this area last year, I left a big long swath here that I wanted for hostas. So that's where I'm gonna put them. Oh, fuck me, mosquitoes. Oh, I've pissed them off now. All right, so let's see what we got under here. Feels pretty shallow actually because of the root structure of the tree. There's a little hosta that we can find a new home for. Same thing. Now this here is a pretty dense patch. I think this is worth the split, right? You know, a little bit of elbow grease and I can kind of actually pull these roots apart a little bit nicer than chopping them all off, and then again can kind of find a natural divide in the roots, and just kind of hopefully this will mean that they're not as pissed off at me. I've got some water in the bottom here so that they're not again as pissed off. But yeah, like look at the density. Oh shit, you're not even seeing anything. Look at the density. Like this is what, the size of a softball roots, and you know there's probably 50 plants in there anyways. And then look at all the new growth that was about to shoot up this year. Like this is just getting ridiculous over here. Like I say, able to just kind of gently coax a few out from the Borg mothership. Look at that, eh? That's just beautiful. The way it moves. So much nicer than just chopping it. I had no idea what I was doing when I came out here today, in a sense. I've never done this before. So that should be your first cue to run. No, I'm just kidding. But I watched a bunch of videos on how to do it, and everybody is slicing the fuck out of it with a spade, and they're just jamming right through. Like these guys, it takes longer, of course, don't get me wrong, but I bet you those plants are happier for me having pulled these roots out intact. They're a little bit annoyed at me for sure, but they're not going to go into shock from having a fucking spade or a knife go through there. This in itself, I mean, can you imagine this just like in a big, nice marble pot? Look at that, like asymmetry, isn't it lovely? And seriously, you know what? This goes back to almost the know your land. This is know your plants. You can feel it, man. Like I know I'm not gonna break in there and because it'll just break that guy off. I can feel it. But right in here, I know I can separate these roots. Again, this guy is going, yeah, man. Thanks for being so gentle. That's the one thing I forgot to do with the hyacinth was put water in the bottom. They are not happy with me right now, I'll tell you that. Just in one day, I feel like I've learned a lot about these plants. And at first I thought, you know, I'd be moving all of these plants over there. Now I see how much I can split them. Again, get down on all fours. Get your hands dirty, get down, feel the plants. They're gonna tell you where they wanna be split, right? Rather than chopping them up like a masochist. Feel. There's literally like a break point. It's just like, oh yeah, I wanna split right here. This is nice. I'm gonna break off from mom and dad. Yeah, so I think with that, I'm gonna bid you a fond farewell. I'm gonna say thanks for watching. If you're not dirty, you're not doing it right. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista, baby.
Hostas? We don't need no stinking hostas.
Someone get the negotiator. They're starting to kill hostas. We now go live to our sport and plant commentator, Bob Hostas. Holy shit. I'm digging down here, and you know what I just found? Jimmy Hosta. Jimmy Hosta. I give up.